Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Time to Pack. I'm Garrett Jones, lead photographer here at Worn & Wound. You might have seen my work in our various articles and in our shop, but I'm coming in front of the camera for you today. I was recently invited to go on an adventure of epic proportions with our good friends at Citizen to celebrate the 35th anniversary of their Promaster line of watches, and I'll be going over the items that I carried in my pack that made this trip a success. Big thanks to Citizen for inviting me along and for making this video possible. Knowing that I would be spending the majority of this trip outside of the hotel and constantly being on the move, I needed a pack that would allow me to safely carry all of my gear while hiking over any terrain. Digging through my collection of packs, I settled on the Mystery Ranch Dragon, a limited edition pack from our friends over at Carryology. This pack has several great features that make it the perfect go anywhere, do anything pack in my opinion. First off, this pack is built with Mystery Ranch's Futura harness system and a foldable hip belt, allowing you to dial in the perfect fit, making it super comfortable to carry all day. On top of the Dragon is a spacious, quick access pocket that allows me to empty my pockets while traveling, as there's nothing worse than trying to get your phone out of your pants pocket while you're on a flight. Additionally, I like to keep a field notes in here just in case I need to take or leave a note while I'm on the move. Moving to the front of the pack, you'll find a U-shaped opening with YKK AquaGuard zippers, considered to be the best water-resistant zippers on the market today. While I wouldn't go swimming with this pack on, I've been caught in a number of rainstorms and everything inside my pack has stayed perfectly dry. Inside the pack, you'll find a mixture of slip and zippered pockets along with a laptop sleeve capable of fitting a 16-inch MacBook Pro. Since the main compartment is mostly open, I'm able to use various pouches to organize my gear along with a bit of Tetris skill to stack it all in here. Now the first item that I took with me was actually one that I picked up on this trip, but it made a massive difference for me on the back end of the trip. Despite being in the 70s and 80s around the lodge, our heli hiking adventures put us in much higher elevation where it was colder and extremely windy. For that, I chose the Atom SL from Arc'teryx. Now this is a lightweight, packable jacket that offers some level of water resistance, but its packability is what earns it a place in my kit. When not in use, I can compress this jacket down and stuff it inside of my pack, allowing for extra protection for my camera or the other items inside. Now, speaking of my camera, it's arguably the most important part of my kit. While there are many great options on the market today, my personal camera is the Sony a7CR. Taking the 61 megapixel sensor from the a7R5 and combining it with the smaller a7C body, this camera is extremely powerful while being compact and easy to carry. Now, this body would be completely useless without a lens, so I've paired it with the Sigma Art 24-70. This lens is the staple of my camera kit and gets used on 90% of my assignments. Wanting to keep my kit in the best possible condition, I travel with my camera inside of a small McKinnon camera cube from Nomadic. I like these cubes as I'm able to use a single one for a body and lens, or add an additional cube if I'm bringing more lenses along. Between being a photographer and a gear enthusiast, I like to keep a toolkit in my pack at all times. Can't tell you how often I've been on a shoot and realized that my tripod plate has loosened up, or I found a screw that needs to be tightened. On this trip, I did take a check bag, so I was able to bring my signal along with me, but I could have easily removed this, making this kit TSA compliant. My go-to pouch for this is the All Good pouch from Notorious EDC, as the internal elastic helps me to organize my tool, while the exterior loop field allows me to display a few patches. Now throughout this video, you might have noticed something peeking under my sleeve. This is the new Promaster Land U822, a limited edition watch celebrating their 35th anniversary. Coming in at 44 millimeters in diameter, this watch has Citizen's new Annie digital memory and pixel display, making it easy to read no matter what lighting you're in. Now I really like the subtle black and gray camo pattern it has, as it matches the exterior of my pack and looks like a complete kit. It also has some great features such as a chronograph, dual time zone displays, and a rotatable inner bezel that you can use as a compass and a pitch. Thankfully I didn't need that, but I'm glad it was there if I had. One last piece of gear that I carry with me on assignment is the Peak Design travel tripod. Now I've bought into Peak Design's ecosystem, and it allows me to use one plate between my tripod and the capture clip that I sometimes use. And it fits nicely into the water bottle pocket on my pack. The flatter legs allow for an overall smaller package in diameter, while still offering plenty of weight capacity and adjustability. Now just like much of my gear, this tripod is a nifty secret, as there's a phone holder located in the center column. While I prefer to use my camera for all of my content creation, there are times, especially for social media, where using my phone makes more sense, as I need to be able to post on the go, and it's quicker than importing files into my computer. This is the kit that I've built out so far, but I frequently add or subtract from this kit based on what I'm doing and how long I plan to be shooting for. Now, if you have any suggestions for my kit, be sure to drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have that I haven't thought of. For now, this is Garrett signing off, and I'll see you out there next time.